Good evening. This is another list review. This list was sent to me by Alex Bundak, who is taking a list to the Beachhead event, which is an event that is coming up in February next year after Christmas. And it's a theater-only event, 1250, maximum 2 flamethrowers, maximum 1 multi-rocket launcher. There's no dice cap, so this is interesting because it sort of reminds me of the Megatron 3000 that Alistair just did in Scotland, which has some very interesting implications for what is meta and what is not. So yeah, I would love to do a review on this list, and I think we should go and watch it together. So, here we go. I'm sharing my screen. Just right here. So it's a 16 order dice, 1250 point. British Canadian D-Day off the beaches. So when you're running 1250, I think 16 is the minimum amount of dice that you can get away with running. 16 to 18 is the dice numbers you should be aiming for, and 16 can work. It's not bad at all. But if you go lower than that, you will have a problem. So, and Alex is running a second lieutenant inexperienced, nice. 3 regular infantry section of 7 men with rifles. These are skirmishers, they are regulars, they can push up a bit and shoot, deliver some pins, maybe get a few casualties, but you shouldn't expect them to do much during a game. They're just there to not die and deliver pins. A free forward observer, of course, because you can, and an airborne Royal Engineer section. Doesn't really need to be airborne Royal Engineers, it could be any engineers. Veterans are, of course, more expensive, although I'm not sure you can buy regular engineers in this theater selector, so maybe you have to take these. And a combination of 3 rifles and 1 submachine gun with the flamethrower, I think is pretty nice. It will deliver some pins, it will deliver some pain, and because they're veteran, you will be more likely to survive the counter thrust that is going to come once you push them up, right? An inexperienced medium mortar, we're seeing this a lot. BritCon was the breakthrough for me in tournaments where the inexperienced medium mortar actually beat out the regular medium mortar. Of course, you're going to have to hide it from snipers, but that can be done. Start out by hiding it behind line of sight blocking stuff and wait till you see where that sniper goes. A flamethrower and a Piat, both regular. I'm guessing they will have some sort of transport, maybe a jeep each, and a sniper team. So a full complement of different teams. You need this when you're beefing out your unit because you're buying something expensive. And I'm guessing that Alex is buying something expensive somewhere because his infantry is not expensive, not over the top. It's not what's carrying this list. The small teams, yes, there is a lot of different capabilities there, but they're not like the main strength. Then comes an airborne recce jeep. Double machine gun, of course. Everyone loves this. It's pretty good. I use them myself extensively. Love it, love it, love it. And oh, here comes here. This is where he spent the points. 290 points each. 2 Churchill Avras regulars, 10 plus slow petard mortar, which does something weird with the range you can actually shoot, right? I don't know why they noted down 72 and then 36 to 84 if you can only shoot half the range. It doesn't make sense to me. And 2 MMGs. This is a beast of a tank. One, they're of course way too expensive for a heavy howitzer, way too expensive, but it's a 10 plus heavy howitzer, and there's 2 of them. They're going to be very survivable, they're going to be very deadly, and the trick is of course to find units that have activated and shoot at them instead of shooting at stuff that can go down, right? Um, so, and if you hit, you're going to just erase infantry units. They're just going to go off the board. Very, very strong. Right. A brain carrier for the engineers and double jeeps. I told you. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty good. Alex, please let me know how that went if you actually take 2 Churchills. Because normally I'd say that heavy tanks, medium tanks even, are not worth their points. But going in theater selectors, I'm not so sure anymore. Going by theater selectors, it changes up the meta quite a lot. So I'm really interested in what will happen once you start doing that. So thank you so much for the list. I hope you do well. I would suggest that if you're up against a lot of AT, drive those Churchills into some area terrain, a ruin for preference, and then just start blasting away at the enemy. It's going to be fun, really fun. Right, that was it. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you in the next one. Cheers.